Congratulations on taking your company public.
Thank you. And thanks for the coffee, too.
For your advice on your IPO experience, it's the least I could do.
So, how can I help?
We're thinking of going public, and I just wanted to hear what your experience of it was first.
Well, my company had grown exponentially, and we were entering new markets, but in order to really capitalize on new opportunities, we needed to expand our operations. And for that, we needed cash. We considered a number of different routes for raising finance, but going public seemed to be the best option for us. It meant we could raise the equity we needed, but also increase our profile, as well as putting us in a position to offer our employees participation in a company share scheme.
Nice touch.
But a lot had to be prepared before all that could happen. I needed to be sure and prove that our growth story was an attractive one and compelling to potential shareholders. And I needed an impressive board and a management team in place, a team that investors would feel confident could deliver on our plans, look after their interests, and help drive the right corporate governance.
And then you were ready to go public?
Not by a long shot. Alongside 3 years of audited accounts, I had to be sure that I had the right management and information systems in place to operate as a public company even before we were one. Whatever we reported to the market, we needed to be able to back up with facts. We also needed an efficient and transparent tax and legal structure. That was a hard lesson to learn.
How so?
Well, PwC spotted that one of our companies was outside the existing legal structure of the group. I hadn't realized that. The restructuring was complex, which meant delay and even more work, especially redoing our annual and quarterly financial information. Fortunately, I had good advisors, like PwC, who were with me every step of the way. They acted as advisors, helping to identify and solve issues, breaking down the IPO preparation to manageable chunks, and keeping us on track every step of the way. Even so, the IPO process itself was still a 24/7 challenge. Our finances, our internal controls, our tax structures, our contracts, all of it came under the closest scrutiny. Questions from lawyers, underwriters, analysts, they all had to be answered quickly and accurately. Throughout all this, we still had a company to run, and to run as if it already was a public company. The preparation helps you to address issues early, minimize execution risk, and run the project smoothly. That's why PwC was so essential. They helped us meet the deadlines so that we would not miss the IPO window. So even during the roadshow, the formal presentations to potential investors, and everything else, the company and the process stayed on track. Before we knew it, a year had passed. But it was time well spent, believe me. This is where the hard work really starts. The company is publicly visible now. I need to deliver on the promises I made to the shareholders. I'm accountable to more than just myself, my employees now. You need to be prepared for that. Just remember, you need good advisors because this is something you have never done before and you might never do it again, so you've got to get it right. And that takes the experience and knowledge of people who have done it before. This isn't something you can do on your own. You can never be too prepared to go public.